Hello Capricorns, this is your reading for the month of April 2016. It will be a love-focused reading. I have your reading, your spread in front of me. I will use this month the wisdom of the oracle from Colette Baron-Reid, and the messages we get from her, from these cards, will serve as an advice and as guidance for you to float through the month in order to achieve the best potential of the energies in April. Also, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dungan, and I also pulled two cards, one from the Tarot of Sexual Magic and one from the Romantic Tarot for additional messages. But the overall focus will be on the traditional tarot cards and also the wisdom of the oracle. So for you this month, two cards popped out, and I will read both of them. One, it's called Treasure Island, and it's in reverse. The essential meaning is the law of attraction bringing dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere, financial gains, and the sharing of good fortune. But it's in reverse, and in reverse comes with a protection message, and it says, poverty consciousness and the sense of not enough cast a shadow on your path. These ideas and core beliefs come with a high cost. Do you really want to proclaim yourself a victim of disappointment and failed expectations? Are you avoiding success because you will grow so tall that others will want to cut you down? Or is it possible that you are caught in a fear that you will lose what you have acquired, so you hold on so tight that you miss the opportunities to expand? You are challenged to change the way you see the world and move from a perception of limitations to a perception of abundance. Take a risk, for you have nothing to lose except your confinement in a prison of your own making. Open the door and find the abundance waiting for you to claim it. And I feel that this message has to do a lot with your financial implications in a relationship, because I see the other cards and there are a lot of pentacles. But I'm going to read the other message also. The other oracle card is the Observer, and it's upright. And it says perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now it's one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and the environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek, and you will indeed find it. Sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. And reading that and looking at your spread, what I feel is you and your partner or your potential partner have different perspectives the different perceptions about money, the use of money, and anyway, I will tell you the cards. In the center of the reading, representing the situation you are dealing with now, is the Knight of Swords. The base card, it's Eight of Pentacles. In the recent past, you have the Wheel of the Year, which is the Wheel of Fortune. In this deck, crowning your reading and your thoughts is the Three of Pentacles, and in the future position we have the Eight of Cups with the outcome of Six of Pentacles. Now, to be honest, while I was shuffling, there were so many pentacles popping out, and also at some point the Queen of Swords popped out, the Devil, and I mean, I know that the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles popped out while I was shuffling together with other cards. So I was instantly getting some sort of fears or something about money, something that has to do with common money, something that has to do with your and your partner's money, or if it's a new relationship, how you will design the financial implication of each and one. But all these are happening in your side of the court. Probably you're not even expressing these things. But before jumping to conclusions, let's see exactly how the situation is. In the center of the reading and your current situation is the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. And with the Wheel of Fortune in your recent past, maybe some of you have unexpectedly fallen in love with someone. Is this or if you are in a stable relationship, you are in some sort of a competition with your partner of who's earning more money, who's bringing more money in. It's so there are two different situations here, and I'll make the third also. So for the singles, you either have recently met somebody or you are just about to meet somebody that is going to sweep off your feet. For the committed relationships, things are about to things will kind of change a bit, not necessarily in a bad way. But I feel that the relationship will become more competitive, but in the end this will lead to growth. We have the outcome card, the Six of Pentacles. For me, the Six of Pentacles, regardless whatever we said about the financial aspect of the relationship, Six of Pentacles, it's about mutual feeling, giving and receiving in the same amount. It's not only about money, it's about feelings, it's about it's about sharing, the sharing that you a healthy relationship needs, sharing and receiving in equal amounts. And for the singles, yes, for the singles, I said that it's you're about to meet somebody in some sort of a when you least expect it, or in an unexpected situation or place. So the Knight of Swords comes with this fiery, I don't want to say fire, but he is usually impulsive. The Knight of Swords is an energy, so I tend to believe that it pertains mostly to newly established relationships or for the singles. I don't feel that it's exactly about couples, but for couples, take it more as an energy that things are going to change or things have started to change already, and maybe some of you decide to leave the situation, to leave the relationship, but it's not going to be something extremely dramatic, or maybe you just decide to make necessary changes in your relationship in order to achieve the balance that is lacking. And we were talking about sharing and receiving in equal amounts. And for some of you, maybe for some of you are dealing with an air sign. And the base of the situation is the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, it's could be that you are meeting someone or you have met someone either at work or when you are learning new something like a seminar, like a hobby class or whatever. Someone that you have many things in common. But somehow I feel in this reading that one of you, it's either you or your partner, but if you are dealing with an air sign or another sign, let's say they are not earth sign like you, I feel that this depicts you, and you putting probably too much, emphasizing too much the financial aspect of your relationship. And if the situation, as I said at the beginning, if you and your partner have different approach to money, maybe you are a person who needs financial stability in order to feel secure. So you are kind of, sometimes I say, imagine a person or imagine yourself without money. How would you be? And that's for some people, and I feel this is the energy and I'm trying to express it. You feel that if you lose, if you imagine yourself without money at all, you go crazy. It's like you lose everything. You lose your balance, you lose your control, you lose your... whereas maybe your partner has a less... I don't know, mercantile approach to relationships. They could find balance in other things, like just having enough. Maybe they are more spiritual, maybe I don't know if I can express this thing, but I feel there is an imbalance in your projections and visions about money in the relationship. It's like, let's say you are meeting someone new and they are, let's say you are, I don't know, you are a CEO of a big company, let's say, and you meet someone who's an artist, who's a painter. Definitely you're going to have, like it's like the difference between, as I said, a CEO and a very bohemian person. This doesn't mean that you one is better than the other. Obviously, I don't need to expect that. But I feel that one of you, it's too focused on money and on what the other one is doing for a living, and it's like, I cannot understand how can they be so with their head in the clouds and how can they be actually so well without earning too much money, or I don't know. This is the feeling that I get. But as the oracle cards were saying, it's you shouldn't project your experiences and feelings about things. I mean, basically it says stay objective, don't be subjective. But also, indeed, being an observer is good, especially if you're in the beginning of a relationship. Yes, it's good to observe. It's good to observe the other person's habits. It's good to. It's a good period when you want to examine the other one to see if you are compatible in various aspects of life, not only money, but yes, I can. We can agree all that money are an important factor, but not so much that you reject someone just because they don't have the same opinion about financials as you do. But of course, again, with the Six of Pentacles, and you have the Eight of Cups in the future position, and the Eight of Cups, it's. I feel that the energy will move towards so I feel that you Capricorns will have a small period of evaluation of the situation, of your relationship, of yourself. It will be like an overall assessment, and it's like you come back with your own conclusions that are going to be quite different that you that your initial perceptions, and it's like you put everything in line, and you all of a sudden understand, and you move towards. I feel that you will move towards a positive situation. You will understand this relationship. It is, for the most of you, one with very good potential. Again, for me, Six of Pentacles, it's a great outcome when it comes to love and relationship, and it looks like you are going to achieve something meaningful. Yeah. For some of you, you may be with you actually realize that your partner, it's a very good, it's like your you make a very good team with them, and maybe you are you will find a lot of support from them, even if it's not financial, or you will support your partner in the end. One way or another, there will be support there, and you are, I mean, you have the 3, the 6, and the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles as a base of the situation, it shows a good grounding, it shows a solid base, let's say. Then the 3 of Pentacles, it's like you are evaluating the situation, so is the other person. And maybe you'll come to the same conclusions, and you'll balance the situation in a very positive way. I mean, even if it definitely, I feel that it's whatever the other one has, the other one needs, and vice versa. It's like you are completing each other on different levels. Also, I feel, especially for the people that are going to meet someone new, or they have just started to date someone, or they have their eyes on someone, the feelings are not quite there yet. I mean, don't expect neither you or the other person, it's let's say, has developed strong and deep feelings, because obviously it's the beginning, but there is potential, and the other person is thinking of you, and they want to explore more with you. Let's say what we have in the tarot of the sexual magic, and we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, it's touching, growing closer, growing apart, deluding, confirming. Every game of pleasure must end, and doubts must be dispelled. So probably with so many pentacles, maybe there is a lot of physical attraction as well. So you are trying to put through a sieve and see what is left if this physical attraction is gone, what we have, if there is more, is there potential for more. But I feel that the things have happened, or are going to happen so quickly, that you all of a sudden you start questioning yourself all these questions, because things are moving quite fast, and you cannot you don't have the time to assess as you would normally do. And the card from the Romantic Tarot, we have the Nine of Cups, and these are the lovebirds. In the fog of destruction, it is difficult to decide, but willpower does not fear the blankets of smoke. Perhaps you will lose some certainties, but you will find them again further on. Gratification. So yes, I think it's pretty obvious. Especially, I'm sorry, but I feel that it's especially for new relationships, or yeah. And I feel the Wheel of Fortune here, with the Knight of Swords. Imagine a washing machine, and how the things are going. Things are happening so fast when it's, when the washing machine is drying, and it's going so fast. So things are happening so fast that you cannot rush, you cannot put your finger, you cannot assess the situation, but it's only normal. So give yourself time, don't rush in finding the perfect solution, assess the situation as it comes. I mean, you don't really need now to make a 5-year plan, so to speak. But definitely there is a lot of passion, there is a lot of fun, and probably there is this physical attraction. Maybe it's not necessarily the money thing, but some of you maybe are afraid that because of this physical attraction, they will make the wrong decision when it comes. Oops. Sorry, I had to interrupt because my dog was making noise. So yes, I feel that there are going to be many changes at different levels, and most of all at perception. I think I'm going to stop here the reading, because it's too long already. But I think I delivered all the messages that I've seen. It's only a general reading. Probably it doesn't apply to all of you, but I feel that for some of you made some sense. All the best for now.